It's pretty safe to say at this point that everything regarding the United States of America is going to hell. And it's going to hell much faster than any of us thought it would. The economy is in complete and total shambles, and economists and business leaders are telling us the worst isn't even here yet, but it will be here in the very near future. The environment, right? Trump opening up federal lands, selling off federal lands for logging, for oil exploitation, all of that. We're destroying the environment, letting that go to hell. Our health, that's going to hell because Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is cutting budgets so the government won't fund vaccine research. People are losing their health care soon thanks to the One Big Beautiful Bill. We have disasters, natural disasters. Federal government actually this week also cut off the funding for the victims of the Texas floods. So, again, by every measure, everything is going to hell. But Donald Trump, of course, is living his best life, right? He's up on the roof of the White House this week, playing make-believe, acting like he's doing something. He's making billions of dollars off the office of the presidency because of his crypto scams and the deals he's making with other countries to invest in it. This guy has had all of the criminal cases against him thrown away. He never has to worry about going to jail. Everything is great in Donald Trump's life, and he's loving every second of it. But you know who's not? The forgottens. Those forgotten people who served within the first Trump administration are still going through hell, and much like the economy, it's only going to get worse for them. These are the people that we've all just kind of pushed into the memory hole, right? We forgot about them. We forgot the fact that they're facing criminal charges in Michigan, Arizona, and Georgia. But those criminal cases against these people like Trump's former chief of staff, Mark Meadows, and his favorite failed lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, those cases are still ongoing. In fact, there were some developments this week with cases beginning and going over courtroom procedure and schedule and things like that. So all of Trump's old friends, or should I say accomplices, are still probably going to jail. And Trump's done nothing about it. Now, of course, Trump can't do anything about it because these are not federal cases, these are state cases. So even if Trump wanted to pardon these people, he is powerless to do anything about it. But let's be real here. He doesn't have to have the power to pardon them to go ahead and, either taint the potential jury pool or cause some kind of mistrial. But Trump has been dead silent about these friends who risked it all to steal an election for him, failed miserably, and now they're facing all these criminal charges. Trump hasn't even put out a post on Truth Social about these guys, right? He has done and said nothing about them since getting sworn in again. So these people lost everything. And even the ones who are no longer facing criminal charges, you've got multiple lawyers that have lost their law licenses. They can't practice anymore. They've lost their livelihoods. They've had to make plea deals. Just countless lives ruined and more to be ruined in the future. Rightfully so, I will add. And this guy up there has forgotten that these people even exist. And that's hilarious to me. Everybody but Trump is getting what they deserve, as per usual. Because nothing bad ever happens to Donald Trump, just everybody else around him. And the reason I'm even bringing this up is not just to remind you that all of Trump's friends are probably going to jail, and I hope they do. It's the fact that he is now currently surrounded by a new crop of even dumber people, right? As bad as the first administration was, it pales in comparison to the levels of stupidity and corruption that we see from the people serving around Trump right now. And Trump is protected. He's got that presidential immunity. He doesn't have to worry about anything. But you know who doesn't have presidential immunity? Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, Dan Bongino, Tulsi Gabbard, Lyndon McMahon, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Pete Hegseth's brothers Phil, who wrote the memo that got leaked this week about a permanent U.S. military presence in U.S. cities to help police arrest U.S. civilians. Yeah, none of those people are protected, and none of those people were smart enough to look at what happened to all the people from the previous administration and say, thanks, but no thanks. I don't want a part of that. I don't want my post-presidency life ruined. No, none of them thought about it. And here they are, some of them breaking the law, some of them doing blatantly unethical things, all in servitude to Trump, thinking that nothing bad is ever going to happen to them. One way or another, Donald Trump will not be president forever. That's just not possible for a human being to do. And eventually, karma, justice will come for these people. And just like Trump has laid those other folks out to dry, he will do the same to you. And I can't wait for that day to come.